When you, I mean, as I said in my introduction, you couldn't imagine a more opposite end of the acting spectrum than you've chosen there. That very serious subject. Are you distancing yourself from Potter? Is that the idea?
It's not so much distancing. It's just, you know, because I'm incredibly proud of Potter and I love doing the films, but it's just about trying to make as many people as possible see me as an actor rather than a character, which is a very long process, I know, given the empire that is Harry Potter. But no, I mean, it's something you know, it's a challenge that you actually look forward to, and you can go out there and pick roles like Jack Kipling or Alan in Equus and things like that, and really just take the risk.
But how protective are the film company about their product, about Harry Potter, about the eternal teenager? I mean, you know, I mean, you're in Equus, you take your kit off on stage.
Yeah.
You know, you are stark naked. I mean, they think, oh, Harry Potter.
I mean, Warner Brothers have always been totally supportive of things like Equus and like My Boy Jack, because I think they know that you know, deep down, doing other things will only get Potter even more publicity. Not that it needs more, but you know, it just and yeah, and I think they also realise that by going off and doing something like Equus or doing something like My Boy Jack, that when I come back to Potter, I'll have learned from these different experiences, and I'll actually be, hopefully, touch wood, a better actor for it.
When you realised you had to take your kit off for Equus, was that a difficult decision to make?
Not particularly. You just, you know, it's in the script.
Oh, sure.
So you just do it.
So anything that's in the script, you do, is it?
Well, that depends whether I said yes or no to the script. But, yeah, I mean, that wasn't ever really... I mean, obviously I was nervous, because I think anybody would be.
Did you seek advice on it from someone?
From Gary Oldman, actually, yeah, because I think he's done it a couple of times. So I said to him, you know, what's it like? And he just said, the first night you'll be terrified, the second night you'll be terrified, and then after that you won't care. And that's more or less what happens. You just get so accustomed to it, and you just sort of have to think, I'm never going to see any of these people again.
Were there any of your fan base out there, the ladies?
Oh, quite a few,
well,
yes.
Did they gasp?
Possibly inaudibly. In fact, on the night Joe Rowling came and saw the play, someone actually threw an owl at the stage. Not a real one, but that would be hideous. But they threw a stuffed owl at the stage, and I was, for a second, I knew she was in. For a second, I thought, no, it's not her. I can't throw it.
What about I mean, you were what, 11 when you joined the cast
yes.
of Potter, and you're now what, 17?
18.
18 now. So it's been 7 years. So in a sense, I mean, you've grown up on a film set, haven't you?
Yeah.
But what's your feeling about that? I mean, what
is
it
been great.
Has it?
Yeah, it's been fantastic. Too. I mean, I mean, I've kind of got nothing to compare it to, because I don't know what it is so much to go to school through those years. Obviously, I was tutored on set, but I didn't go to regular school. But yeah, I think there's fewer things that are quite as fun as being a 12-year-old kid on a film set with all the stuff that you can do and just go wrong, and you know, it's all just that I was totally hyperactive as a child, and I've retained a lot of that, and it's just great fun. And I've met some people who hopefully I'll know for the rest of my life through the films. Because
I mean, there was that inevitable reaction to when you were given the job at 11 years of age, knowing it would be a long-running franchise. Oh, there goes his childhood. I believe somebody said that. Somebody did say that. Yes. Yeah. But that's not been the case. Not, I mean, again, I've got nothing to compare it to, but it's been a different kind of childhood. If you say to someone, you know, what's a normal childhood, it's incredibly hard to define. So, for me, I've had, you know, a very happy and healthy and, you know, kind of different, but great childhood. You weren't happy at school, though, were you, before you went to... School was quite hard. I mean, I didn't particularly... It was just one of those things where I was rubbish at sports, and I wasn't particularly good at academics, and you just start to feel that you don't stand out at anything, and so that, I suppose, can get you down in some ways. But actually, that's how my first ever job came about, was, in fact, that I was... The first time I auditioned for something, which was David Copperfield, it was mainly so I could have had an experience that no one else in my class would have had. So it was something that, you know, made... none of us expected me to get it. And it came as a great surprise, but I'm really glad I did. Now, you've got this, you're doing the next Potter film, is what, the 6th? Yes. The 6th. And the revelation, of course, that old Dumbledore's gay.
Yeah, I know, that was hilarious.
I know. Does it make a difference on the set now, the way that Michael plays it, Michael Gambon?
Well, he's been camping it up around the set like nobody's business. But, not in the film, although we actually did film a scene the other day, and I'd like to emphasise at this point that the script was written before this revelation, and I don't think Steve Clovis had any prior knowledge, but there is a scene the other day where Michael had to come in and say to another character and tell him how much he loved knitting patterns. By coincidence, which he just adored saying that, yeah.
So, I mean, well, all the best with your future career, and let me say to you that I think you're going to be very proud of My Boy Jack. I really do. It's a fascinating and very moving story, and yeah, be proud of it. Yeah.
Thank you very much indeed.
Radcliffe, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Now, for 20 years, they've been making us laugh. For 20 years, they've reigned as the undisputed queens of British